Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my mid-year empties. I have my box here, my basket. It is full of skincare, makeup, we have a bit of everything. I like to do this video every 6 months really just to empty out this basket because it can get quite full really quickly and it's actually quite heavy. So I have finished up a lot in the past 6 months and I have done this type of video a lot in the past. So if you'd like to see more, I'll leave them linked down below and I'll also leave them in the cards as well. But essentially what empties are, if you haven't heard or seen these types of videos, a person has just kept all of their empty products and at the end they will just share whether they would repurchase or not and what they thought about it since they have tried the entire thing. And I think these types of reviews and empties is really helpful because the person has actually used the entire thing, you know what I mean? And some of these are repeats if you have watched previous empties videos, so some of them won't come to a surprise. So with that being said, we have a lot to get through, so let's just go ahead and get started. Alright, I'm just gonna put the basket right here. I'm just gonna pick out of the basket. There's just a lot in here, so let's just dive into my empties basket. So the first thing I see is my Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen. I finished this up through my project pan and I did cut it open to scrape out all of the products, so it is completely empty. Is this a product that I would repurchase? Definitely. I think it's such a great way to get your SPF in. It works great as a makeup base as well. And honestly, I just feel like Supergoop is like the it brand for sunscreen. So I definitely would repurchase this one for sure. I just have some other sunscreens in my collection right now that I'm just currently going through. I also finished up the Mison Snail Repair Eye Cream. This was my second tub. Maybe there's another one in here, or did I empty that last time? But this is my second tub and so it was already a repurchase. Would I repurchase again? Of course. I really like this. I do have actually quite a few eye creams that I'm going through right now, so I probably wouldn't repurchase it anytime soon, but I have repurchased it and I will continue to repurchase it. It's really hydrating and it's really affordable as well. I feel like eye creams are so expensive, so when I find a good affordable eye cream, I would repurchase it, and I really did enjoy this one. I finished up a ColourPop Luxe Lip Oil in the shade Bengal. Also finished this through my project pan. Actually, technically, I'm not completely done. I just have this much left, and this is part of my project pan, but like, you know, the bottle is like really empty and there's only a little bit left, and probably by the time I upload this video I will be done. So yeah, I did finish up the Luxe oils. It's actually really easy to finish up. I think this took me 3 months like using it every day and I finished it. Would I repurchase? Probably not. I actually have a lot of the Luxe oils in my collection. I have about like 6, so I really don't need any more, and even if I did finish all 6 up, I don't really think I would repurchase it. I'm more of like a thicker cream type of lip care person. I feel like lip oils kind of like soak in too quickly. Probably wouldn't repurchase, but it is really good. Like if you're into lip oils, then it's good. I mean, I finished it. I also finished up the Heimish Bulgarian Rose Satin Cream. This was recommended to me by my good friend Denise. She has raved about it and I really like this. And Harry also used it a couple times and he really likes it as well. I think it's a really nice nighttime thickening cream. I just love a good thick cream. I like my skincare and my lip care to be really thick and to really like smack it on. Would I repurchase? Yeah, I guess I would, but now I'm kind of like, I want to finish up all the skincare I currently have and just stick to one line, and that one line is the Purito Centella line. I kind of just want to stick to basics. I don't want to like branch out so much, you know. I want to be minimal. Speaking of Purito, I finished their Defense Barrier pH Cleanser. I got this when I did my collab with iHerb on Korean skincare, and I really like this. I think it's a really great gentle cleanser. It kind of reminds me of the COSRX, I don't know what it's called, like Good Morning Cleanser, something like that. But it gives me the same vibes. It's a really like gentle gel cleanser, and yeah, I finished the whole thing. Would I repurchase? Definitely. I feel like cleansers is more, you know, I'm not too sensitive to cleansers just because it's only on your face for a short period of time. If it doesn't like irritate your skin, then I think then any cleanser is really good, but definitely one I would repurchase. I really love Purito. And of course, I finished up my Bite Beauty Agave Plus Nighttime Lip Therapy. Will I repurchase? Yes, I would. I will repurchase this for the rest of my life. If Bite Beauty decides to like discontinue this, I will like, I don't know what I'll do. My lips will suffer. Like truly, nothing works as great on my lips as this lip mask than the Bite Beauty one. I don't know, this is probably like my 6th one now at this point. It's expensive, but it's so worth it. Can you guys guess the next products? Let me try and find all of them. I'm pretty sure I have finished more, but I think I just threw them away. I forgot to like throw it into my empties basket, but it is the COSRX Acne Pimple Patches, and have I repurchased? Of course. These are all brand new, okay? I keep these in stock. Like, I always need my pimple patches. These just are so handy. Pretty much it's just like a little like sticker plaster that you put on top of like an opened pimple. The next morning it will completely flatten out. It's a lifesaver, and I really do like these. But there are two types of the COSRX pimple patches, the one in the black and the one in the red, and I do prefer the red one, so I actually stopped buying the black one. So the difference between the two is that the red one has a variation of pimple patches like in sizes, so you have small, medium, and large, whereas the black, it's only one size, and I believe the actual patch is a bit different from each other. I mean, it says on the packaging and it's words that I cannot say. I prefer this one because it's a little bit thicker, but both are really good. I just really do like the sizing on this because sometimes I have bigger pimple size, sometimes it's just really small. So I do like the red ones over the black ones, but I mean, I'm gonna continue repurchasing this forever, like forever, okay? But next up I have the Heimish All Clean Balm. This is my 2nd time going through this. This is a mini size. Denise actually got me this when we did our Yes Style collab. So she got me the mini one. I've actually finished up a big one. I don't know if it's like the bottom of this or like I emptied it last time. I really just love cleansing balms. They're great to travel with as well, and they really do get off all of your makeup, so I would repurchase this one. I really like this one. I have another cleansing balm. This one is from Juno & Co. It's their Juno Skin Clean 10 Cleansing Balm with Japanese Barley Magic. I also really like this. This has a really great scent to it. I think it reminded me of like oranges. I think if you're on TikTok, you might have seen this one around. They've been promoting a lot on TikTok, and I really like it, and it's really affordable. I believe, I think was it $10 or something, but really affordable, and it works great, and the fragrance was really nice when you're washing your face, because I feel like the Heimish one didn't have like such a strong scent, but this one did, and I really enjoyed this one. I didn't buy this, I got this in PR, but would I buy it myself? For sure. I feel like cleansing balms, again, like I feel like they're all quite effective. Sorry, there's like a lot of dust. This empty basket has been sitting around for a while, so there's a lot of dust flying around. But next, let's talk about the Dear Klairs Rich Moist Soothing Cream. Yes, I would repurchase. This was actually a repurchase. This is my 2nd or 3rd one, I believe. I love this. This is a really thick cream, but I feel like it's not too thick to wear in the morning, and something about this, it's just basic, you know? It's just a basic cream that's really effective and works really well, so definitely would repurchase this. I, again, have some moisturizers that I'm currently going through. Once I'm done with them, I would repurchase this one for sure. It is so good. Like, would highly recommend. So this is the cleanser I was talking about earlier when I was comparing the Purito one. So I also finished up the COSRX Low pH Good Morning Gel Cleanser. Again, similar to the Purito one, great gentle gel cleansers for any skin type. They're just effective, and they do the job. Okay, what else do I have in here? I also have this Beauty of Joseon Repair Serum with ginseng and snail mucin. I think I finished up another one. Oh yes, I did. My memory is not that bad after all. Okay, so I finished up another one of their serums. It's their Glow Serum with propolis and niacinamide. So I also got these sent in PR like last year. They also sent me their green tea one that I probably finished up in my last empties, and I really like the green tea one the most. I feel like the green tea one is the one that I saw the most difference in my skin. However, these work really great as well. They didn't break me out. They're just like really nice liquidy serums. So I really enjoyed these, but I would say the green tea one was my favorite, and I would probably repurchase the green tea one because I think for my skin I really like something that's calming, and I believe green tea was the calming serum. So let's tackle my skincare. I have the I'm From Honey Serum. Yes, I would repurchase this. I'm so ashamed, but I feel like I forgot about the serum for some reason. Okay, once I'm done with all of my serums, I would get this one again. I absolutely love this serum. Like, it's so good. I also got this when I did my collab with iHerb back in September. I'm using the Purito one right now. But yeah, maybe once I finish up that one, I will go ahead and repurchase this. It is so good, and I really want to try their honey mask. I'm From is another brand that I really enjoy. I'm using their fig essence right now. This one's pretty much almost emptied. Like, you guys will see this at the end of the year. The ingredients are just really good and it's effective. So really love this. I would definitely repurchase this for sure. I see another skincare product. My Purito Centella Green Level Unscented Sunscreen. Oh, I didn't know this was part of their Centella line, but this is their iconic sunscreen that, you know, had a little drama a couple months back. But I did finish it up. Oh no, actually I didn't finish it up. It's in my little jar. So I personally say it is finished, but yeah, I did cut it up and it's almost done. Would I repurchase? For sure, but I want to just wait it out to see what their status is on their sunscreen, if like they fixed it or whatever the case is. But yeah, I really enjoyed one of my favorite sunscreens I have used. What else do I have? Okay, a lot of this is makeup now. Okay, no, I have this Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. I finished this through my project pan. Would I repurchase? No. I mean, I got this as a gift, I think for Christmas or either for my birthday. Would I get this again? No. Would I recommend it? No. It is a good like dewy skin mist, but I think just for the price and how much product you're getting, you can't get that with other mist on the market, you know. So next product I finished up is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder. I really like this. I had this one for a really long time. I would say probably about a year, and I liked it enough to finish it completely, which I did through my project pan. Would I repurchase? Probably not, just because I got notified from one of you guys that Fenty Beauty isn't actually cruelty free. I just feel like cruelty free status with a lot of brands, you know, it's like, what do we really know? Obviously there are some sites that are really reliable. I think it all comes down to your personal journey on being cruelty free, whether you think this brand is or not. Like, you make that judgment. The next products I finished up are the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Foundation and Pretty Fresh Concealer. This is a very recent finish, and I finished all of these through my project pan. Would I repurchase? Okay, the thing is, I'm planning to go foundation free once I finish all of the foundations that are currently in my collection, but I haven't like 100% settled on that idea yet. But if I do, then obviously I wouldn't repurchase this foundation, but if I don't, I would repurchase this foundation. Like, once I finished it, like, I really miss it now, and I think it's a really great medium coverage foundation. If anything, it's just the shade that was a little bit dark for me, but like, I miss it now, so I would repurchase it if I am not having the idea of going foundation free in the future. The concealer, probably not. Like, it's a good concealer. Like, if I was gifted this or if I got sent this in PR, I'd be happy about it and I would use it for sure. I mean, I have still a couple more shades in my collection of this line, but it's just not something I would repurchase. I think because I just have my holy grail concealer, the Too Faced one. Like, nothing is better than that one for me right now. I finished the ColourPop BFF mascara in the shade Brownie Points. This is a really great mascara. I kind of miss this as well. But again, I have found my new holy grail mascara, and that is the Heimish Smudged Up Mascara. So would I repurchase this? Probably, just because I don't think the Heimish one comes in brown, and I really do miss using a brown mascara. So yes, I would repurchase this one. What else do I have? I have my Anastasia brow powder. It's not finished completely, as you can tell, but I've had this for like 6-7 years, and it's time to let it go. But I really do miss it. I'm actually considering maybe not to declutter it and bring it back into my collection, or getting a new one. I think I'll get a new one because I really do miss this powder. Like, the brow powder I'm using now is from Jason Wu, and it's good, but like, sometimes I feel like my brows look really patchy sometimes, so I really miss the Anastasia one, so I might re-pick that one up. But yeah, it's definitely something I would repurchase. I also finished up the Uzi by Flo Fushi eyeliner. This one definitely would repurchase. I currently have a couple eyeliners in my collection now. Yeah, I have like 3-4 black eyeliners that I don't need another one, but I definitely would. This is one of my favorite eyeliners ever. Denise, my good friend, also got me on this as well, so yeah, it's just a favorite now, but I do have some other ones in my collection that I'm just trying to get through. I'm not trying to like overload myself with makeup, guys. Also finished up a lash glue from Petite Cosmetics. I get sent this from Petite since I'm affiliated with them. These are good. I wouldn't say it's like my favorite lash glue, but it does a job, it's effective, so I mean, you won't be disappointed if you get it. Okay, we have a lot of ColourPop things. Let's go rapid speed with these ColourPop things, shall we? Wow. Okay, a lot of these some of these are declutters. So I have 3 creme gel liners. These 3 over here, so Exit, Prance, and Piggy Bank. These ones have dried out, so I'm decluttering this. And then Sunnyvale, I finished up through my project pan, but technically it was so fragile, it kept snapping, that I finished this one really quick. But I love Sunnyvale. Sunnyvale is one of my favorite brown eyeliners. I would repurchase, but I have a lot of brown eyeliners in my collection. I don't need another one, but I would repurchase it because it's really good. I'm also getting rid of the BFF liquid liner in Graceland. I would repurchase this one, and I already have. I had one in my collection just like as backup. I think it's just really handy to have a white eyeliner, but although this one is still quite inky, when I used my new one, the difference was like drastic, so I decided to let this one go. I've had it for a while now, and I feel like it just doesn't perform as well. It gets really crackly because I think the formula has just gone bad. But I also finished up the ColourPop Brow Boss in the shade Soft Black. Also finished up another NYX micro brow pencil. Of course, this one's in Espresso. This micro brow pencil is my absolute favorite. Like, I love this one, and I already have repurchased it. I'm not using it currently just because, again, I have another brow product that I'm trying to get through. As you can tell, I like to like use one thing, finish it up, and then move on to the next. I don't like opening so many things and using everything all at once, you know what I mean? I'm a loyal gal. But yeah, the Brow Boss, would I repurchase? I don't know, I don't think I would, just because I really like the NYX one and it's only a couple dollars more, so I probably would just stick to the NYX brow pencil. But this one isn't bad. Like, if you're ordering on ColourPop, you need to spend, I don't know, $6, how much ever this is, to get free shipping. Add it in. We go through brow pencils so quickly. We always need a backup, so yeah. I would recommend this one, but I probably wouldn't repurchase. Okay, we're coming to a close end, guys. We're coming to a close end. So, I finished up 2 products from Essence. I finished their Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara. So this one just sort of dried out. Like, there's still product, but I just felt like it was making my brow hairs look a little choppy, so I decluttered this one. And same for the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. This is one of my favorite mascaras now. I love just the way it makes my lashes look, but it did dry out, but it's super affordable, and I definitely would repurchase this one. I think next time I'm gonna get the waterproof one though. And next up, I have the AOA Studio Perfect Finishing Powder in the shade Sand. I don't know why I keep mentioning the shade, because the product is like finished. Like, it doesn't matter what the shade is. But I really like this. I think for $1 it was really great. And I'm actually doing a sponsored video on my TikTok with Shop Miss A, and I got a couple of their other makeup products, and I'm really impressed. Like, for $1, these products are really good, so I definitely would repurchase this. I also really like their triangle brow pencil as well. For $1, guys, it's really, really great, so I would repurchase this one. I also finished up the Dear Dahlia Blooming Lip Balm in the shade Fantasy. All completed right down to the root of the lipstick. It is gone. I finished this through my project pan. Definitely wouldn't have finished it if it wasn't for my project pan, for sure. But would I repurchase this? Probably not. This was one of my holy grail lip colors for a long time, but I think it's just really, really pricey for what it is. Although I do love Dear Dahlia, and if Dear Dahlia, if you're ever watching my videos, you know, my emails are open. I would love to work with them or just try out more of their products, but it is really expensive. Probably wouldn't repurchase, but I'm gonna keep this. Maybe I can display it somewhere, you know? Alright, so we're actually coming to an end. I have these 3 beauty sponges that I want to throw out. They have so much cat fur on it, but this one is from ColourPop. I really like this shape. I really like ColourPop sponges. Would repurchase. These 2 are from Kaleidos. I like them. I really like the shape of the green one, but maybe I wouldn't repurchase these. They're not like my favorite sponges, but they're not the worst either. And then lastly, I actually just have a perfume. So this one is from Jo Malone. It's their Nectarine Blossom and Honey Cologne. I'm pretty sure Jo Malone is not cruelty free, but living in New Zealand, like, honestly, cruelty-free options is not wide at all, and perfumes is something that you can't really get shipped internationally. Like, perfumes and nail polish, it's really hard to get shipped from, like, overseas. I don't wear perfumes a lot anyway. I'm not purchasing a lot of perfumes. Like, I literally only have this one. This is my signature scent, and I have already repurchased another one, but I did get this from my friend. She used to work at a place that carries Jo Malone, so she could get discount. It's really the only perfume I own. Like, I'm not a perfume person, and Harry also doesn't like heavy perfume, so I don't wear a lot anyway. But yeah, if I'm wearing something, it's this one, and I have finished it, and it's like my go-to. That is all of the empties that I have for you guys. That's everything I finished up in the past 6 months. I would love to know what you guys have finished up. What are some favorites that you have finished? And with that being said, guys, I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!